Thank you for watching Kyle Erby, Male Rights Activist. I am Kyle Erby, and I'm a card-carrying member of the MRA. We've got a great show for you guys today. Let's get right into it. Lawrence Taylor was accused of having sex with an underage prostitute at a Holiday Inn in New York. Now, even though both the girl and the pimp said that she was 19, it doesn't matter. New York law says if you have sex with a minor that is under 17, you go to jail. Doesn't matter if you knew about it or not. I have a big problem with this. The city of New York is an MRA finger ashamed. Why is Lawrence Taylor paying for prostitutes? And why is he staying at a Holiday Inn? This man is a legend. He put New York football back on the map. He brought y'all 2 Super Bowls. Do you think Jordan has to pay for hookers when he goes back to Chicago? Do you think Michael Irvin has to pay when he goes back to Dallas? You think Magic has to pay? All right, Magic, he probably has to pay a little bit, but that's a whole different situation. My point is, he shouldn't have to deal with no grimy-ass pimps when he comes to New York. This man is a legend. They should have had a limo waiting for him at the airport, waiting to take him to the Waldorf Astoria. Remember where Akeem's daddy stayed in Coming to America? That's where LT should have stayed. Rose petals, wipers and all. And when he got to his room, he should have had some fine-ass chick sitting there waiting for him with nothing but her birth certificate and 2 forms of ID. City of New York, you dropped the ball on this one. And since you did, drop the case. Sports legends don't stand trial unless they kill white women. Okay, we're going to get into a little cartoon fun in a second, but first, the hated male of the week. Today's hated male of the week is Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods is back in the news because he allegedly admitted to cheating with 120 women in 5 years, and America's pissed off. Now, 120 sounds like a high number, I'll admit that, but your woman's only cool with one number when it comes to cheating. 0. Goose egg. You might get away with 1, but once you pass 1, you might as well go for the gusto, because the consequence is the same. You gonna lose her. And certain people, they just live like they're not married. That's a fact. So if you look at it in the eyes of someone who's not married, 120 isn't really going for the gusto. It's more like Stabmaster Arson. Let's do the math. 120 women in 5 years is 120 divided by 5. That's 24 women a year. Now there's 12 months in a year, so that means he had 24 women in 12 months. That's 24 divided by 12, which is 2 women a month. 2 women a month? Regular niggas do that? I was pulling them numbers in junior college.
Type of game up, Tiger.
Okay, now it's time for one of our favorite segments, one we like to call Cartoon Fun.
Hurry back, baby.
Oh, all right, all right. Damn!
Everything all right? Is everything okay, baby?
No!
Is that what I think it is? What's that in that bag?
Vacation insurance. You gotta keep your man faithful any way you can.
I guess that's one way to keep your man faithful. Anyway, now it's time to reach into the Aiden Wallace mailbag for Dear Erby. By the way, Aiden Wallace is a maker of fine bags for men and women. You can find out more at aidenwallace.com. This week's Dear Erby comes from Peggy from Pittsburgh. It says, Dear Erby, I've been dating my boyfriend for 12 years and he still has not proposed. I don't know what to do. I really love him. He treats me fairly well, but I can't figure out why he won't marry me. It's so embarrassing when people assume we're married and have to tell them we're not. Then when I tell them how long we've been together, they always feel sorry for me. What should I do? I deserve to be somebody's wife, not a career girlfriend. Why won't he marry me? Should I leave? Should I give him an ultimatum? How can I get him to marry me? Please help. Signed, Lady in Waiting. Okay? You got a lot of questions here. I'm going to try to help you out. First off, I'm not going to tell you how to make a man marry you. You've got the wrong show. If you want to know how to get a man to marry you, ask Steve Harvey. All right, and I'm not into ultimatums either. If you care about what other people think so bad, just leave. But you want to know why he won't marry you? Okay, that's simple. He doesn't want to be married. He wants to be with you. He probably loves you. He just doesn't want to be married. Why? I don't know your man, but I'm guessing it's because marriage is a bad deal for men. I'm not even going to get into how we get screwed financially. Let's just talk about the basics. No more women. Even if your man is not with other women now, he still can. He probably won't, but he still can, because there's no contracts involved. If you cheat when you're dating, you lose your woman. But if you cheat when you're married, you lose everything. Right, Tiger? You say you don't want to be a career girlfriend. I get it. Women are like athletes. They want a long-term contract. But you got to ask yourself, what's more important, the ring or the team? I'm going to give you 3 examples. Dan Marino, Karl Malone, and Gary Payton. Dan Marino stayed loyal to his team for 16 years. He was happy, one of the best ever. Still never got a ring. Then you got Karl Malone. He left his first love after 18 years for their enemy, and he still didn't get a ring. Then you got Gary Payton. He went from the Sonics to the Bucks to the Lakers to the Celtics to the Hawks, back to the Celtics, and then to the Heat, where he finally got his ring. So my question to you is, you going to stay for nothing, leave for nothing, or bounce around from team to team? It just depends on what kind of person you are. Because personally, as much as I hate what GP did, I'd probably do the same thing. Because at the end of the day, it's all about the ring. But there's one more person you can be. John Elway. He stayed. And after 14 years, he got his ring. Okay, Peggy, I hope I answered your questions. If anybody else has an email, if you want your questions answered on the show, male or female, email me at dearerby@yahoo.com. That is DEARERBY@yahoo.com. That's our show for today. Thanks for tuning in to Kyle Erby, male rights activist. Fellas, don't forget your MRA card. Ladies, don't forget your vacation insurance. And everybody, remember, if you want to keep a man great, don't forget what men